Hello ladies and gentlemen, today we're just going to be doing a little bit of ring domination. You can see that the road to WrestleMania was Finlay, and the WrestleMania 38 is going to be Finn Balor, and of course we already know that Austin Theory is the event card. But we're also going to go over here, going to collectibles, and we're going to claim 3 of these, and see what other new Money in the Bank cards we can get. There's a Kevin Owens, it's kind of cool. This is a new card. Oh, we've got a second one of that Edge. We pulled him in the last video. And one more. It is Jey Uso. So now we can go into Combinable and see what we have. So we can certainly combine these two Jey Usos to get the event, or to get the animation, sorry. And there is the SummerSlam Jey Uso. Next, let's do the same for Edge. And there we go. There isn't an awful lot going on with that animation. A little bit of lines and some lightning and things, but yeah, okay. Recent, and we want to lock those down. So we don't need to lock down this Finlay, but we will lock down this, and Edge, and of course a brand new Kevin Owens from TLC. Okay, now let's do a little bit of ring domination. Let's not go for that. So that's much better, WrestleMania 38. So what I've done is I'm training up 3 cards here. I'm training up the Great Khali, Ludwig Kaiser, and 6, or X-Pac. And because of that, it means that we've got a lower ranked deck, which means that we'll be against weaker opponents. At least that's the theory. So what do we have? The real cards that we have are 2 right arrows and 1 left arrow. So let's start off with 6. We'll put him in the right, like so. And then we can have either Randy Orton or Matt Riddle take out Humberto. So let's put Randy Orton in there. Now the computer either has to fight this or put something else somewhere else, which is perfectly fine. So we're going to have Undertaker take out Finn Balor here, because this is the last left arrow, realistically. Because the only other way I'd get to use a left arrow is if the opponent put a card here, which is unlikely. And that's completely fine. And now we can have Riddle come in here and just take that card. And we should be completely safe. So I'm just going to use this left arrow here so I don't have to sit through the animation. And there we go, that's how you do ring domination. And then it's just down to sheer luck to see how many shards you have to go through before you find a shard that has an actual piece behind it. There we go. Oh, 2 in a row. 3 in a row. That was pretty cool. You don't normally get that. We'll be able to finish Finn Balor if we keep up luck like that. So this one is WrestleMania 38 plus. I think if we go back and we go forward again, we might be able to get a regular WrestleMania 38. Like so. And if you don't get an opponent that you like, you can just keep going backwards and forwards until you find one that you do. There's also the possibility that other people are doing the same thing that I'm doing, so you have to watch out for that as well. So we have an up arrow and a down arrow, but our down arrow is much stronger. So we're going to put 6 in there, and we've got 2 right arrows and only 1 left arrow. So that's the reason for that. And now, adrenaline in my soul, something, something, Cody Rhodes. Pretty sure that's how his theme goes. And now we can start using the left and right arrows. So we don't have any more down arrows, so we have to use this to take out this one. And hopefully he doesn't put anything in the middle, and I can use the back arrow for Undertaker to beat that one. Unfortunately he did. So we're just going to use the up arrow instead, and then we've got a left and a right arrow. So we've already won, so I don't need to fight. And whether you go 6-3 or whether you go 7-2, it doesn't make any difference. The only difference that does matter, 4 in a row. Well, we got a chain of 4 in a row, which was pretty good. That's unusual. Oh my goodness, it was the very last one. Okay, we have 2 left, we have 4 to go. 3 to go. Okay, we've got a good chance of finishing it in the next one. Assuming that we win, of course. So once again, WrestleMania 38 plus, go back, go in, and there we go. And just keep this up until you get the one that you want to win. So we have a left arrow, 2 right arrows, and that's all we've got. So we're going to put, no, we're not going to put, we're going to put 6 in here. We'll keep the left arrow for later. And we're going to take over camera with either Randy Orton or Riddle. And it doesn't matter whether we use left arrow or right arrow here. Let's yeah, let's use Randy Orton. We'll take number 6, which also helps train up 6 as well. And then we can have Dominic take over the Uso. This is Jey Uso. And then we can just throw in that left arrow there, so we don't need to fight. Nice and simple. Of course, it was going to be the very last one. Ooh, that's pretty cool. That'll give us a Pro WrestleMania 38 Universal title as well. And there we go, there is Finn Balor done. So we're going to lock that down. We can get rid of the rest of it. We can't go getting rid of Finn Balor, that would be horrible. But there we go. We'll keep the Finn Balor, we'll keep the Universal title, and dust the other 3 cards. And done. And we are now on to the event card, which is Austin Theory. But before we do that, let's go into this. Well, actually, let's see what cool images we have for Finn Balor. It's quite an old school one. This one's got a kind of blue sheen to it, so that might work. Yeah. I always like this one. That was quite a clean image. It's for the Valentine's Day event. Finn Balor's pretty good. He's got quite a few decent images. I'm not exactly sure what one I want to stick with. That one's kind of cool. With the arms out doing his zombie pose. Or if you want to see a real zombie pose, there you go. This one? Nope. It's got a purple sheen to it. It's got too much of a white shine around it. I don't really like that part. That's kind of okay. Do you know what we need? We need a Finn Balor with a title. That would be a fantastic thing if we could get something like that. You know, I kind of like that. I think that's the one that's going to stick with. But let's go to Combinable. And yes, we'll be able to train these up. So let's improve this and train that up. Fortunately, these aren't in any order whatsoever. Well, we don't need that Finn Balor, or that Finlay even, so we can get rid of him for a start. Let's try that and see where that takes us. 86. 2 Nostrums. 97 and 1 Meyer should do it. And then we can combine these two. So currently it's 1.156 million to toughness and speed. When we combine them, we will get 1.27. So it actually went down. But that's because it's not trained yet, so we have to train it up. We need to take off the all from there and lock that down. And train once again. So let's use some of these Royal Rumble 22s. Use a Meyer and a Maelstrom. We need just a little bit more. That's our weakest one. Meyer is our weakest one. Ah, almost. So it's now 1.309 million to toughness and speed. And let's see where that exists here. So it's right under the pump it up, which is 1.31, which is, I imagine, is going to be the same as this. So I'm not going to waste anything else on it. I'm going to wait until I pull some crap things and just level that up with the last level rather than wasting another thing. So there we go. It would have been much nicer if this had an animation. You know, that's what you would like to see. I mean, obviously this can't be animated, but I mean, this could have the little lightning effects on it or something. But no, they don't do that. Very annoying. But it is nice to see that Pro Universal title. Do we have anything else here that needs to be gotten rid of? No, I think everything else is all correct and in order. I think we can now edit this as well. No, okay, that's still the same. Let's see where 6 is. He's at 31, 29, and 26. Okay, so nothing of great interest there. So let's do 2 more games, shall we? And that'll be it for this video. So we've got pretty good cards this time. We've got 2 right arrows, 1 left, 1 down and 1 up. So we'll go for the bottom right. So we can use our down and right arrows. And then we'll send Riddle in. Tap to make the computer go faster. So we've got a right, a left, a down and an up arrow. And this becomes a little bit tricky. So if we use the right arrow here, then we've got these 2 and these 2 to deal with. But if we use the down arrow here, then we're going to have this shape. So, might even be better to just use Ivar and take over Undertaker at the moment. So it does give the opponent a space in here to hide, which thankfully they didn't take. So let's... Right, so if we use the down arrow here, then the left and right don't work. So now we have to use the left and the right arrows. So we'll start off with Undertaker. And hopefully the opponent will put a card here and try to fight. No, they put the card in the wrong position. If it had been the other way, then we could have had IRS in here and attack. Chad Gable, but unfortunately we only win 8-1, so we don't get the perfect. And now it's just random. Does anyone have any kind of patterns that they use when they're doing this? If so, let me know in the comments below. Oh, we got lucky, we got one. I just tend to try and make it sporadic. Try and spread it out as much as possible. And sometimes it works. There we go, we've got 2 of them. Well, we got 2, which was pretty good. Getting those first picks are always the hardest because it's the lowest chance you have. And we'll do one more game and that will be us finished for today. And let's try not to do a WrestleMania 38 plus plus, we'll just do a WrestleMania 38. Okay, we have down arrow, right, right, left, left. So whether we go right or left doesn't matter. So let's go left. And there's Edge. You think you know him? You never did. We'll throw Cody in there to take care of X-Pac. Our Cody with his 40 million stats across the board, which is very cool. We can put Dominic Mysterio up there. I almost said Rey Mysterio, but it is Dominic, of course. And then we're going to have Undertaker attack either Edge or, well, Rey Mysterio. Doesn't matter which one we attack, so we'll go for that. And we can't get the 9-0 this time because we don't have another left arrow. So regardless of what the opponent puts in, we're just going to put a right arrow in the other space. And then we win 7-2. Oh, nice. See if we can get the face of Austin here. And there we go, we didn't need any of those. And there we have it. So, that is going to be it for this video, folks. I hope you all enjoyed. And if you did, give us a like, share and subscribe. If you are subscribed, make sure you click that notification icon. It is free. And if you want to help out the channel, the best thing you can do is check out some of our other videos, especially some of the other Supercard videos that are up there. I recommend checking out some of the tutorial videos. They give you a lot of advice, and those are generally pretty well received. So that's going to be it. We will see you all in the next video. Goodbye, everybody.